UFC 6. I tweeted that a couple days ago. Or yesterday. I just posted UFC 6. That's all. What did he mean? He's being so vague. Well, yeah, intentionally. I got you guys talking. I'm here to tell you there's no news. No, I'm kidding. I am. Oh, boy. Boy, imagine that one. Oh, imagine that one. Get everybody in, talking about it, and just to say, yeah, there's no news. By the way, if you have any questions, I'll answer them as much as I can. I'm here to confirm that UFC 6 is in full production. And the early plan is for a release in 2025. There's a chance that the game doesn't come out until 2026, but the plans are for a 2025 launch as of now for UFC 6. There's a lot of of what UFC 5 did. A lot to like. But they know they have from what I've been told by multiple people, they know what they feel needs to be fixed, what worked and didn't work, and that's the focus. To be honest, will it work? I don't know. There's a lot. For me, with UFC 5, it just got boring really quick. As someone who doesn't really play online because it's not my cup of tea. But they know, like they tried the live service route. It's working. Like the addition of the Sphere, like that got a lot of people hyped about the game again. And when they added that, which it looks so cool in the game, just like it did in real life, looks so cool. But that team is dedicated. EA UFC, they're reinvigorated on the next game. As far as features, that I don't know. I can't tell you if there's going to be crossplay. I can't tell you what they're going to overhaul gameplay-wise yet. That I don't know. Yet. Eventually, I'll find that out as it gets more. But UFC 6 is in active development. So there's some good news if you're hoping for that. A lot of people were worried, like, are they really going to announce UFC 6 this year? They're not going to do a year thing. When you look at the history of EA Sports UFC games, I mean, you had the first one come out in 2014? And then you had the second one come out in 2016, 2018, 2020, and then 2023. So they're definitely sticking with their 2 to 3 year window. It's just we're getting to, will they feel like the launch of UFC 5 didn't go as well because people kind of fell off the radar. Marketing, it just fell off the radar on a general scale, and they want to fix that and change that around. They are working, from what I know, to go back to a 2-year or every other year release cycle, and that's currently the plan. Someone brought up in the chat, GTA 6. For a lot of games, they'll be, once a GTA 6 release date is like announced, a lot of games I can see moving around. Sports titles will not, I don't believe will be any one of them. It's a crossover. People aren't going to pick, it's a very crossover market. People aren't going to pick GTA 6 over, say, granted Dragon Age is coming out, now, but people aren't going to pick you're going to pick GTA 6 over Dragon Age maybe, or vice versa, but you're not going to pick like a Madden over a GTA 6, but you're going to probably pick up both if you're looking at one. So, UFC 6 in full production, same team. They did expand the team a little bit. I don't know by how much, but that's where we're looking at that. So it's not the biggest breaking news. but it's to know, yes, it's here, it's coming. We're getting another UFC game. Of course, that leads to the next. Blue Chip, thank you for the follow. Osix, thank you for the follow. Asdorfin, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. Now, this leads to Fight Night. Now, if you're new here, you don't know that I've been covering the status of Fight Night. That it's been in the works for a few years now. The plan has been for a new Fight Night to come. Originally, the plan was to release in between the next two UFC games. That's no longer the case. The game had been paused for quite some time. Then work began again. Then paused again. Then work began again. NM Coxie, thank you for the follow. I can tell you now, from what I know and what multiple sources have told me, EA is once again working on Fight Night. They don't know when it could be coming. But they do, if it releases, expect it to be a this generation console game. That is what things are doing, or where things are going.